It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Security Dialogue Stakeholder Session on community-based solutions to addressing kidnapping. This session is for traditional rulers. My name is Andrew Malaki. I'm an adjunct professor of cybersecurity and intelligence engineering at the Ontario College of Management and Technology. I'm also the host and presenter of the weekend show. I'll tell you why we are here. We all know that since 2008, Nigeria has faced tons of security issues, from the insurgency in the northeast, where some of you are from, and you've seen how over 8 million people have been displaced. At some point, the number was over 12 million. Now, our law enforcement agencies and the government has done their little bit of their might to ensure that security is being taken care of. But threats also evolve and security challenges also evolve. And so because of the displacement of some of the insurgents and terrorists in the northeast, we've now seen some of them move to the northwest. We've seen them move to other places, which has now led to a bigger problem which we now have across the country, which is kidnapping. As of today, every state in Nigeria experiences one form of kidnapping or the other. The most popular is kidnapping for ransom. But it has even gotten worse that the problem has evolved to the point that sometimes they kidnap for ransom. But it has gone to the point that sometimes they kidnap and people pay the ransom and they still kill the victims. Then they now go on to demand for money to release the body of the victims. And then people have to pay. It even gets worse that at some point, the people who go to deliver the ransom now are now even being killed. And so this is now a very criminal offense that is borderline terrorism. And we've had this conversation, is kidnapping terrorism? Is kidnapping for ransom affecting national security in the country? In February 2022, the federal government of Nigeria and the United Kingdom signed an agreement called the Security Defense Partnership on how to collaborate to ensure that security is a priority in Nigeria. And so over the last 1 year, the National Crime Agency under the United Kingdom government has come to partner with Nigeria to ensure that one, we communicate our solutions effectively, and two, to build capacity of our law enforcement agents and stakeholders in the different spaces to ensure that we fight this together. Over the last 12 months, we've had a series of dialogues and workshops like this with the media, with different law enforcement agencies. And today, we cannot do this without hearing from you, our elders. We cannot do this without having the real stakeholders tell us what the problems are and how we can address these problems based on your experience and from a community perspective. We've also been in partnership with the National Counterterrorism Center under the Office of the Office of National Security Advisor, where we had the training with the media and law enforcement. The national coordinator was meant to be here, but he's unavoidably absent because he was called for another meeting on this. So the outcomes of today's meeting would be put together in a report and submitted to the Office of the National Security Advisor, to the National Crime Agency, and this would also be put in the media to show that the traditional rulers, who in most cases people still come to blame you people for the problems in your community, this is to ensure that your opinion matters, your solutions are taken into cognition, and we can use this to fight this issue. And so today we will be having a security dialogue, stakeholder session on community-based solutions to addressing kidnapping. And this first session is with traditional rulers.
Kidnappers, they might not have a target. I was kidnapped on highway on my way from Adamawa to ABUJA, along Kaduna to in between Kaduna and Nasarawa. In between Kaduna and Nasarawa. So, at just 9 o'clock, we thought it was a security checkpoint. They block us. We were waiting to see either they will call us to this to just say like, we will just hear like that. From there, everybody, they were, the problem here is the number of these terrorists or criminals will surprise you. Did they really inform themselves to come there? They are in large number. Everybody is grabbing for himself. One will catch 3, 4, one will have 10, one will have 20 people. They station us in